Hello everyone, my name is Floor, aka on the dance floor, and today we're back with the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. I haven't played this game in a while, so I hope I can still remember what happened. Um, Today is Cozy Game Sunday, so no Sims. And I just wanna be your streamer or just be a video you can put up in the background and just do something else in the meanwhile, Just vibe, chill. If you wanna talk, you're gonna talk, that's fine. Um my mother tongue is not English, so you will hear me pronounce words wrong all the time. Okay, chapter 5. We're 7 hours in this game already. Okay. Let's see. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Okay. Dear Fortunia, you wanted to see us, right? I love a get together before the race starts. Let me know when it's a good time and I'll pick up Dahlia and come over to your place, your friend Jasmine. Oh, that's right. We also want to become leader of the coven. And our friends want to become leader of the coven. I mean, I didn't want to become leader of the coven. I was like kind of forced into it. I remember. So let's just can we make any cards? First of all. First of all, wait, these are all the cards I made. Do we have like enough? Not really. Invite, come over, besties. Thanks for coming. It's been centuries since we got the three of us together. I don't know why we didn't. Why? Oh my god. It's because of the heat. It's not because my English is bad. My English is also bad. But it's also because of the heat. So bear with me. I don't know why we didn't do like. Why? I don't know why we didn't do this like. I don't know right away. What's up, witches? And your bad magic life can get so chaotic sometimes that we just forget to enjoy it. Yeah, it makes me so happy to see the two of you together. We should tell me about some adventure I missed. What did we do last time we met? We should plan a trip for when I regain my freedom. Yeah, that's an incredible idea. You got her fired up already. Any idea where you would like to go? Dep, Depfren, yeah, the city of blacksmiths. That sounds like a great trip, but I'd rather go for something less dark for my first time out. I've always wanted to visit Deerful Kingdom. Oh my god, it sounds so cozy. My mentor, Yuen, yeah, always told me amazing stories about it. Oh, I'm in. I've heard they have some fine studs in their brothels. Oh my god. Dahlia. Hey. I'm sure you could use a bit of action too, Jasmine. Haha. I have a satisfactory sex life. What are you implying? I was just teasing you, silly. Really. By the way, are you nervous about the elections? You can't imagine. I'm cool, more excited than everything. Oh, anything. On the one hand, I am worried because whoever wins in the end, the coven is gonna be well looked after. On the other hand, I want what's best for the coven, and I truly believe my program is the safest bet. Just to be clear, I do think you'd make for a lovely leader. But playing it safe is the death of progress, Jasmine. But aren't we all well already? We just need to iron out Adena's more abusive politics and put some love into the community. That's because the status quo benefits you. Think about all the novices and all the witches who don't fit into that orderly vision, myself included. My plan is not to start a revolution, but to level the playing field. It's not fair that power is held by the eldest. Novices need to be guided though. Think about when we had just ascended. We weren't in any shape to be making important decisions. I don't know about that. Age has its own setbacks. What do you think, Fortunia? Well, about that, I guess it's time to make my stance clear. I'm running for leader myself. Oh my, but aren't you exiled? Patrice is gonna help me run the campaign. In fact, it was her who practically forced me into this venture. Okay, and what's your deal? I'm not really sure yet. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. We still have to define our program. But my sister is dead set on having my definition at the helm of the new government. That'd be quite an asset, alright. Have you really thought this through? I doubt a criminal has much of a chance at leadership. She's calling me a freaking criminal. Whoa, that's a bit strong. I'm not a criminal, Jasmine. Part of the plan of becoming the next leader is to eradicate unfair punishments. So you actually wanted to meet us to declare war, huh? Not war. I just thought it'd be proper to let you know firsthand. I really think that no matter who wins, the future is bright. Yeah, that's what I like to think. But the stress of competing against you two is a bit overwhelming. Why don't we use this opportunity to promise that no matter what, we'll still be friends after the race is over? No promises needed. I never had a doubt about it. Likewise, we will always be friends. Thank you. I don't know what I would do if I lost you. You won't. I love you. I love you too. I love you. Tree. Oh my god. Fuck off. Haha. Okay, the next few weeks are about to get pretty busy. I better leave and start preparing my knives. Figuratively speaking, I understand. No, literally, I'm a daggersmith. That's what I do. No need to stab anyone, though. I hope. Ha. Oh my god. Ha. Okay, you two take care. Okay. See you soon. Take care, both of you. Bye. Thanks for coming. Goodbye. We do, yeah. Everything is set to go. Get your shit in order because it's about to get real. Let me know when you're ready and we'll review the program and campaign plan. Patrice. Okay, let's go. Let's go! Let's become the leader of our witch coven. How are you? Fine, relaxed, ready, focused, excited, eager to start. Awful, anxious, terrified. All of the above. Terrified. Good. Hold on to that fuel. Did you meet with Dahlia and Jasmine? Yes, I did. How did they take it? I believe we're fine, all's good. They didn't show it, but I know they weren't happy. I believe we're fine, it's all good. They reacted well. Really? You promised we always be friends, no matter what. Ugh, so corny. This is going to be the weirdest political race in the universe. Maybe all political conflicts should be handled with as much love as this one. Well, jury's still out on how well this is going to go. They're good friends. I'm sure this will all be handled honorably. There's no honor in politics, only victory. Whatever, what's now? Okay, allow me to give you a rundown of what's ahead. We have to define a program and a plan. First, we'll analyze our opponents, and I'll interview you to see where we stand on the main issue. Then we'll sketch and review a program. Once we get something solid, we'll form a team and schedule some campaign actions to get the ball rolling. The date for the election Congress hasn't been decided yet. But we're against the clock as of now. All clear? Yes, good. First of all, did someone tell you about the 5 pillars of the coven? You know, judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and the witch duties. Do you need to explain them to you? Please explain again, because it's been a couple of weeks since I've played this game. Thorough, that's good. Here's the deal. There are 5 key directives that keep our coven's cogs churning. As I said, judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Wish duties, honey. I know. Oh, fiance booty. Make good note of them. Judgment is about how we deal with conflicts within the coven, how we determine who's at fault and such. It's also the executive branch where the coven is going and how we deal with major events. Until now we've had runic judgment, which basically consisted of Adena consulting with the gods and us blindly swallowing whatever she fed us. Then we have law enforcement. That's how the coven punishes anyone who did something wrong or forbidden, as determined by judgment. Right now, as you're well aware, we send infractors into exile for a variable amount of time depending on the severity of their actions. Can our slogan be "Fuck you, exile"? That's a good one. Very punk, it may work. Next is forbidden arts. That's how we deal with perilous magic and knowledge such as summoning behemoths, necromancy, etc. The current directive is that when the coven determines that something could put our community at risk, we ban them. Then there's mortal affairs. That's how we deal with humans and, as traditionally put, other lesser beings. Lesser beings and as in animals or any life form that doesn't have access to magic. Actually, fuck that term, by the way. Athena determined that mortals should be exploited and manipulated at witches' convenience. Did you know that Athena wanted to cause World War III on Earth? What, why? To harvest energy from mortals. Fucking bastard, we still have a celebration pending to send her off to hell. Haha, you bet. Last but not least, there are the witch duties. That defines what obligations members have to the coven. Right now, we have... Right now we have those obnoxious quarterly controls Athena imposed on us to check on our progress. You skipped them thanks to exile, but damn, if they haven't been a pain in the ass. Also, should a witch fail to deliver, they'll eventually lose their membership. Imagine the strain that's put on many of our sisters. I would have gladly done my homework in exchange for freedom, though. I know, but still. Luckily, the controls are suspended until after the elections. And many of us are hoping they will be cancelled forever. Nice. That's all 5 of them, right? Oh my god, I need to drink. My throat is starting to hurt already. Yes, but for these elections, there's an additional critical point to the race. What to do with Adena's corpse? That's the old coven leader. Oh, right. The coven is divided between devouring her, making the 100 members that we are right now more powerful, or scattering her remains throughout the cosmos so more witches can ascend, making the coven more diverse. What's your stance on that? I don't have a strong opinion on it. I'm fine with either becoming more powerful or welcoming more witches. But make no mistake, it's one of the hottest topics in these elections. So whatever you choose, be ready for a storm. Understood. Internalize these issues, take your time, let me know when you're ready to continue. Done? Done. Good, let's start dissecting our rivals then. What who do you want to start with first? Dahlia, Jasmine, you choose. Mm, Let's start with Dahlia. Understood. Dahlia's not from Earth. On our home planet, politics have evolved and twisted more than anywhere else in the explored universe. She comes from the demonic desertlands, where matriarchy-based warlordism and chieftainship are the primary form of organization, even nowadays. I'm not saying to underestimate her, but we can expect her to not be well prepared to navigate the intricate. Oh my god, I'm suffering. Intricacies of a political campaign. On the other hand, Dahlia's politics seem to be very different from her home worlds. From what I've gathered, her focus seems to be on collectivizing the coven's duties and responsibilities, distributing the coven's power horizontally. Level the playing field is practically her slogan. Whoa, how did you manage to get all that info in so little time? Enjoying the perks of having a journalist sister now, huh? Putting my legs up. Oh, that's Cyndaquil. Now focus. Her program to achieve this is judgment by referendum. Dahlia argues that in a community this compact we should have to account for every member's input, regardless of their background or preparation. Enforcement, none whatsoever. She believes in amicable resolution. And should dialogue fail, she wants to leave the matter in the hands of the arbitrage office. Her point being that we don't need to police ourselves when we already have the magical pact. Forbidden arts. Allow free access to any kind of magic and control them through education, not banning. Mortal affairs. Cut all ties with mortals. Dahlia believes that we're too privileged to be messing with people's lives. She thinks we should leave them be and focus on the cosmic and the magical. Rich duties, magical tax. Have every member of the coven share a percentage of their magic output to pool resources for the benefit of the clan. And finally, she believes we should scatter Athena's remains so more witches can ascend and our coven can become more diverse. As you see, Dahlia is betting on a kind-hearted community that requires goodwill to work. Almost utopic, I must say. What do you think is the best strategy to undermine her program? I don't want to undermine it. It's pretty cool. Expose her naivete, naivety, 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 faith in good intentions is ridiculous. Horizontalism will make us slow and clumsy, point out the failure of communism on Earth, Spotlight the primitive societies of her home world. Hmm. Hmm. What do I choose? Point out the failure of communism on Earth. It may work, however, although the majority of witches from our coven come from Earth, many of them predate the existence of communism. Don't worry, we'll figure out a more universal approach. Well, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let's capitalize on your intimate knowledge about your rival. What would you say is Dahlia's strongest point? Her overwhelming charisma and the confidence she projects, she embodies the winds of change. Dahlia is pretty popular among young witches. Her determination, she's battle ready. She's the most virtuous, the most incorruptible of us all. I think her determination. Indeed, Dahlia is going to be the hardest to throw off her game. Impossible to intimidate or overwhelm, she's likely to force us to be on defense rather than offense when dealing with her. We can't expect to beat her on those grounds, but we need to at least aim to match her determination to get a bite of her cake. I promise to be tough, but I believe in you. Alright, what about her weakness? What is Dahlia's most critical flaw? She's very impulsive, impatient, and gets angry easily. Dahlia is very green when it comes to debating politics or philosophy. She's very radical, lacks diplomacy. She's the least astute of the lot, easy to trick. Making daggers is the least valuable asset offered by a candidate. I think the first one. Good. If we can provoke her during a debate, the coven is sure to question her ability to rule. We should be on the lookout for opportunities to get her mad during the campaign. Is this really necessary? It's your call, but if you don't exploit your opponent's flaws, it will make it less likely for you to become the next leader. Politics are ugly, I know, but also let me tell you, you should expect the same from your rivals, friends or not. I'm sure they won't be pulling any punches to be ready. Oh, be ready. I'm already regretting this, but sure, whatever, I'll handle it. Shall we go over to Jasmine now? Yeah, sure. Jasmine was born in a small English town during the Industrial Revolution, circa 1800. That put her in a cultural sweet spot for amassing the sympathies of the coven. She's a young witch in the eyes of the eldest medieval and ancient witches, but not so alien as us contemporary the witches. With our world wars, TV, internet, and other global lunacies. Jasmine gets along with us, but is also part of the less decent generation, according to the most conservative witches. Her politics are a liberal revision of Athena's, removing the most tyrannical mechanisms by reducing punishment and responsibilities. That will maintain the status quo, but give more room for individualism and personal enterprise, free from so many duties and the fear of failure. Her program to achieve this is judgment will be performed by a quorum of the four eldest witches in agreement with the leader. That's the sweetest candy of her program for the old lot. Enforcement will work with a system of strikes. She hasn't specified how many yet, but should be, which accumulate enough warnings, she will be expelled from the coven. Way less radical than exile, and the worst case scenario is the freedom to start anew elsewhere. Regarding forbidden arts, she won't change a thing. anything deemed dangerous by the eldest witches will be banned. Then for mortal affairs, Jasmine proposes a model of protection and guidance. What is good for humanity? What should we protect them from? I guess that'll be determined by the quorum of the eldest. Lastly, as for witch duties, she proposes a policy of no vigilance. Jasmine argues that we should trust every sister that we should trust every sister will have the coven's interest in mind, and that there's no need to evaluate or impose any duties on any member. And of course, regarding the trending topic, Jasmine wants the coven to devour Athena's corpse so we all become more powerful. Take a minute to interiorize Jasmine's program. Sure. Done? Done. Perfect. So tell me now. What do you think is the best strategy to undermine her program? I don't want to undermine, it's pretty cool. The lax policies. The lax policies will incentivize foul play. These plans benefit the powerful and forsake the novices. Individualism will fracture the community. Tradition and coven culture will vanish in this setup. Interesting. If we adopt this strategy, we may polarize the coven's opinion. But in the long run, we could gather the support of the young and the weak, plus the support of the most compassionate elders. It may do the trick. Good, good. Now to assess the candidate herself. Let's use your privileged info on Jasmine. What could what would you say is Jasmine's strongest point? She's extremely intelligent and manipulative. She's a pillar of the community. Her apparent is innocence and frailty, her resourcefulness, her charming mother-like aura. She knows how to read people and how to work them for her interest. Whoa, strong declarations from a friend. I mean, she's really kind and thoughtful. I don't even think she does it on purpose most of the time. It's just her nature. But she has this way of talking you into things, you know? I understand. This is the hardest quality to battle against. If we can't overpower her oh my god. Her dialectically, we'll need to fight her with strong action. Now her flaws. What would you say is Jasmine's weakest point? Her anxiety, she gets stressed easily, envy, her compassion, she's easy to intimidate, vanity, she worries too much about her appearance. I think her anxiety. Oh, that's really easy to exploit. Good, good. That's a flaw that will trigger almost automatically just by competing for leadership. But we can push her buttons so she loses focus and messes up. I feel so bad for doing this. Toughen up, Fortunia. Her advisors will be doing the same about you, no doubt. Plus, these are emergency resources. If we play our cards right, we can hope for a clean victory. Focus on bringing your best game, and I won't have to push any ugly buttons. Talk about pressure. Alright, now for the third candidate. Wait, there's more? Of course, no one told you? No, who is it? No one truly thinks she poses any threat to Dahlia or Jasmine, but she is a candidate nonetheless. We should study her. I believe this dark horse has a chance of surprising us all. Tell me who it is already, come on. Who? Compressa, the historian witch. Compressa? The eldest witch in our coven. She precedes even Adena. Compressa is originally from Earth, but ascended way before humanity started even writing. She has an infallible memory, all events get registered inside her tree rings. She's been a really valuable source for the Cosmic Gazette. Copressa has helped us many times with our articles. The thing is that she's always played a secondary role in the coven, just supporting us with her wisdom. But apparently Copressa isn't a fan of change and isn't happy with the direction Jasmine or Dahlia want to take the coven. So for the first time she's running for leader. Her program is easy to sum up. She wants to keep things exactly as Adena left them. Oh, okay. Moreover, she advocates for preserving Adena's corpse as some sort of oracle, to keep using her as a channel to consult with the gods. I think I'm getting a cold. My nose is getting stuffy. And to set the direction for the coven. Wow, fuck Compressa. Fuck her program in any case. I know Compressa personally and she's very kind and helpful. But yes, no one wants the ghost of Adena to keep ruling over us. She has very few supporters, all among the eldest. But I wouldn't underestimate her. Compressa has this special mystical aura around her. Combined with her vast knowledge, she's sure to impress many voters during the campaign. Depending on how gruesome the race gets, we could scare some of the most conservative witches into switching sides from Jasmine to Compressa. I see. As long as we don't underestimate Compressa, keep her in check, it all should be fine, though. Understood. Alright, are you ready to start defining our program? Do you want to take a break? Nah, let's just do it. Alright. We'll go over every point, assess our options, and make some choices. And when we have a first draft, we can review any aspect to iron out the program. It's okay to borrow some ideas you may fancy from your rivals, but try to make a program that's unique enough to be your own. Okay. First point, judgment. Right now, this is where our rivals stand. Jasmine wants to form a quorum of the eldest. Dahlia wants to introduce judgment by referendum. Compressa wants to keep Adena's runic judgment. What type of judgment do you prefer? Try to come up with a new option. Something fair but effective. What do you have in mind? To have a leadership that decides on everything without the community's input is problematic. But leaving all executive control in the hands of everyone will produce erratic results. I'm thinking of establishing some sort of ministries to Honey, help! How do you pronounce this? Compartmentalize power. Appoint experts in every matter to deal with law, exploitation, magic development, resort management, culture, anything really set up as many ministries as necessary. All ministers will work along with the leader, but they would have the last word on their respective competences, since they would be the ideal person to make informed decisions about each issue. And how will these ministers be appointed? Do these positions rotate? What happens if someone more competent shows up? Is the minister replaced? I mean, it's really interesting on paper, but it will be quite effective to have dedicated witches on every important matter. But this will probably breed many power struggles within the coven, fighting for these positions or trying to earn the favor of certain ministers. I see. Not that the other options don't have downsides, I'm just pointing out what could go wrong with this idea. I think it's still worth giving it a shot if you like it. If you're at the helm, I'm sure you run a tight ship and put together an excellent team. I'll help you. Yeah, avoiding corruption in this scenario relies on having a capable leader. You are a capable leader. I think you're ready to deal with any kind of judgment system you decide to go with. So, having said that, hmm, what should I go with? I think we can change it later if we don't like it. So let's go with the ministry system. Gotcha. Now to law enforcement. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine wants to set up a system of warnings leading to expulsions. Dahlia advocates for amicable agreements supported by the arbitrage office. Capressa wants to keep exile as punishment. Try to come up with a new option. I have troubled feelings towards punishment as a method of enforcing the law. It keeps law and order through fear. But we can't expect everyone to behave. Isn't there a way to make punishment constructive? Constructive how? Send bad witches to detention to do some magical studies? Ah, not that, but hey, that may be an idea. What about community service? Elaborate. Instead of expelling members, or gods forbid, sending them into exile, we could set up a system of assigning hours of community service depending on the severity of infraction. Tending other witches' gardens, harvesting magic for the coven, helping the explorers, whatever is needed, really. We could pull that off, yeah? I don't know if it look childish or weak in the eyes of the some witches, but it will benefit the community in the long run, definitely. All right, what type of law enforcement do you Let's go with community service. Next is forbidden arts. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine and Capressa want to continue banning whatever they deem dangerous. Dahlia wants to give free access to any kind of magic, but to enforce education so we all know what we're dealing with. Come up with a new option. Some summonings or spells can save lives. They could even protect us from major evils. There's much to achieve with the careful application of some of the forbidden arts. So, what about extending permits? Make it so a witch can apply to have an access to certain spells or rituals, and if the coven deems the applicant's purpose and aptitude appropriate, allowed to make use of them. That's an interesting compromise. You know more about forbidden arts than I do, so I'll go with whatever you think is better. I like the permits system also. We're just coming up with better ideas. Now on to mortal affairs. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine says we should guide them, take care of them. Dahlia proposes cutting all ties. She believes that we shouldn't abuse our privileges over them and just let them be. Compressa wants to continue exploiting them for our benefit. What's your stance? I want to know what the new option is. What else could we do about our relationship with mortals? I don't know. If you want to propose an alternative for our program, it should be something drastically different. Just some iteration and on our rivals' ideas would feel uninspired or derivative. What about this? We reveal the existence of witches to mortals. Whoa, coming out strong. What's your angle? Whatever decision we make regarding mortals will be morally grey, since they don't know about us. What I propose here is a simple concept truth. It definitely stir up some chaos at the beginning, but in the end, wouldn't it be better if we develop a working relationship and make them aware of our capabilities? Let them ask directly for what they need. That is beautiful, right? But didn't you pay attention in school? Humanity has troubling relationships with witches. They burned us for sport. They burned poor innocent women. What can they really do about the real deal? It's like revealing the existence of lions to a rabbit. They can hide or reject us, but in no way will they be able to hurt us. Hey, you're underestimating mortals' drive to destroy things. But sure, that could make our program look strong. We can spin a good angle for it. Prepare to be attacked in any debates, though. I like guidance. So far, the Coven has been exploiting mortals under Athena's command. Maybe it's time we repay the service mortal societies have been inadvertently offering us. That's a good angle, although taking care of them entails many responsibilities, as well as needing time and resources. We'll be giving up some of our coven's momentum to charity. Not that that's necessarily bad, but it's something to bear in mind if we choose this option, I see. Let's guide the mortals. Let's talk about witch duties. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine advocates for freedom and trust, for believing that every witch will always have the coven's best interest in mind. Dahlia wants to institute some sort of magical tax and have every witch share some of their magic output for common projects. Capressa wants to keep Adena's quarterly controls. What are we going to do about the witch duties? New option! There must be another way to make our coven stronger without abusing our members and without degrading the spirit of being a community. In all the years you've spent in this coven, what would you say has helped you bring your A game the most? Demand inspiration, sharing resources? I know. Mentorship. My mentor, Eugenia, has been a cornerstone in my development as a witch. What do you say we institute a mentorship program? That's a great idea, right now. One of the most pressing issues within our coven is the power gap between novices and elders. It helped to tighten the relationship between different generations of witches too. I like it. But this idea will be way better received among novices than elders. Old witches won't be really getting anything out of this deal. So it'd be a tough sell for the less charitable conservatives. A mentorship is something that requires a lot of time and work, so it will get in the way of many of the elders' plans. You yourself will be enforced to take on some apprentices. Think about what that will mean for your lifestyle. I see. I like the magical tax, I think. Let's do that one. It may be interesting to adopt Dahlia's idea of magical tax. It doesn't require any specific actions to serve the coven, and is pretty fair since we'll be asking for a percentage of every witch's magical output, whatever form that takes. No one should be worried about failing controls. You can go about your existence however you want, provided you contributed to the coven's magical reserve. It also I'm getting slime everywhere. It's horrible. It also opened the door for us to attend some ambitious projects. Since that much energy from so many witches will be a tremendous asset to work with. It'll drag down personal developments though. Our sisters are used to having their full magical reserves to invest in their personal enterprises. So in the end, it's a matter of putting collectivism over individualism. Having said that, let's do the magical tax. Dana's corpse. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine wants the coven to devour her corpse, that we will all absorb her magic and become considerably more powerful. Dahlia wants to scatter her remains, give them back to the cosmos. That way, more witches will be able to ascend and we will become more numerous and diverse. Compressa wants to conserve Athena's corpse, to consult with her and keep using her as a channel to talk with the gods. Try to come up with a new option. What if? Nah, that's too much. Spit it out, we're brainstorming here. A wild idea could lead to something interesting. What if only the leader gets to eat Athena? All by herself. Ooh. What if you hoard Athena's power all to What if you hoard Athena's power all to yourself, you're saying? Yes, become some sort of super leader. If it becomes a tradition, whoever is in charge will become more and more powerful with each generation, inheriting all the power of their predecessors. Working towards a godlike figure who can safeguard the coven from any evil. That is dangerous. Not a lot of people will agree with this plan, but if you manage to pull it off, you will become extremely fucking powerful. I don't want to imagine what that would imply for your powers. You will be able to rewrite reality itself if needed. Hmm. I'll support you if that's what you want. Hmm. Maybe we can all devour Adena. Devouring Adena's corpse is tempting, but we will all instantly become more powerful and prepared to confront these times of change. Yes. Yes, no witty remarks. Not that I mind welcoming more witches, but becoming more powerful will sure come in handy for my job. Yeah, that's the debate. I will support you no matter what you choose. Just bear in mind that advocating for devouring her will earn us the sympathies of the conservatives and discomfort from the novices, and vice versa. Let's devour her! Let's review the program as a whole now. This program is unique enough. I believe we are offering quite an interesting option over the plans of our rivals. Are you happy with it? Would you like to change anything? I'm happy with it. Great, wonderful, fantastic. Now take a minute to look at our program. Internalize, believe it, make it yours. You are going to have to defend all these decisions in front of your rivals and the whole coven. But most importantly, I'm gonna need you to sell the concept of it. And for that, we're going to need a slogan. A slogan, finally, something fun. It's been fun all the way for me so far, hee. You're really enjoying yourself behind that haughty pose, huh? You bet. Haha. What would you like to use as a slogan? Make our coven great again. Oh my god. Take faith into thy hands. Stronger together. A real sisterhood. A very happy coven. A real sisterhood. Very loaded. I like it. Loaded how? It implies that what Adena built wasn't a real sisterhood. But it doesn't insult her directly. It's a slogan that pleads for change, and the word sisterhood is a lovable term. I can work with this. Great job. Nice, thank you. We're almost done. What else? We just need to start campaigning, right? Yes, and for that, we need the ultimate, most classical form of propaganda. Oh my god, propaganda. A poster. What for? It's not like there are any streets in space to plaster with my face. We'll send posters to everyone we know, from inside and outside the coven. Try to have them set up in common spaces like temples or cosmic markets. That's not my style at all. That's why I'm here. To do all the nasty marketing you're too self-conscious to do. I just want all of this to be over. A few weeks, a couple months at max, and this will be but a memory. You've done 200 years of exile. I'm sure you can endure this. Okay, okay, I give up. Just tell me what to do, and I'll do it. I was thinking that your new cards have a lot of style. What do you say? Want to compose the poster yourself? Do I have a choice? Yeah, not really. You're really talented. Let's just squeeze our artistic juices. I'm gonna make my own poster! Look at me! Oh, I can. Oh, wait. Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm getting all of this like slime. Oh my god. Can we put this? Yes. Absolutely slate-tastic. Oh my god, yes. Cute. Okay, finish. What do you think? Pretty cool. You can never have too many stars on a political poster. Should I give it another try? No, no, it's good. I like it. It's powerful in a very unique way. If anything, it does a great job of capturing your essence. We should send this to a museum once the race is over. Haha, shut up. Great, we are ready to win this race. Finally, honestly, I'm really not cut out for this. Yes, you are. Fate provided you with a mean sister to make sure of it. Just my luck. Now, to the unavoidable question. Hmm? Why don't you draw a card to make sure we win this thing? What? That would be cheating? Why did we put in this much work then? It's been on my mind the whole time. Why did we put in this much work if we're just gonna draw the cards? For consistency. What does it matter if you become the next leader if you don't have a plan? You will have to actually run the coven, even if we get there through magical means. Right. It doesn't come without its risk, though. There's always a chance I draw a card that doesn't offer any favorable results to us. And once drawn, there's not going back. We could assure our victory, but we could also doom us and make all of our efforts futile. Right. Well, you know your deck better than anyone. Our chances of winning through sheer effort are pretty decent, I say. But if you want to remove the anxiety from the competition by determining the outcome, I'm in. I think it's too risky. It's too risky. Let's just do our best. Alright, alright. We should at least look for opportunities during the race to use the deck on our rivals. They'll have to they have to agree to ask something of the deck, though. I don't do divination without consent. That's where I draw the line. Okay. I'll try to come up with ways to seduce them into getting readings. Suit yourself. Oh. Pandemonium, Chapter 6. Please wait here. Eugenia will be here in a minute. What is this? Am I dead? Ha, no, don't worry. You're not dead at all. I shouldn't say a lot more though. Why not? Protocol. This probably doesn't mean much to you, but you are extremely lucky. Eugenia is an exceptional witch. You couldn't be in better hands. A what? Come again? Oops, I've said too much. But everything is going to be alright. I must go. Just get comfortable. But, bye. Can I I can sit on the chair. Just get comfortable. My clothes are still wet. And how did this much sand get under my swimsuit? Shit, I still have the keys of the food truck on me. I hope Eva and Patrice managed to get back home okay. I can sit in front of the fireplace. Oh, it's so warm. This feels nice. This place is actually super cool. I wonder if it'd be too expensive to rent for a nice getaway with those fools. Will I ever get to see my friends again? Look outside. I don't recognize those stars. Where the hell am I? I want a reading nook like this so bad. So bad. This place makes me want to read tarot. The air smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. It's a mix of nature, fate, and possibility. Gravity feels different too. Lighter. I feel like my mind is slowly shedding some dry husk and a fresh breeze is starting to blow through it. This trembling, this isn't fear, it's excitement. Oh no. I feel like I never want to go home. Ha, I love you already. Whoa. Relax, I'm here to look after you. You're from Earth, right? Earthlings already have the worst time processing their ascension. Your collective subconscious is too cynical. Your society rejects magic with a strength unlike any other in this universe. Just let it sink in. This is something good, I promise. Dear. Ah, very observant. My kin are what human witches call deer folk. Oh, and you're a human witch, by the way. Is this really happening? Yes, congratulations, you ascended. Please don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. This is the best day of my life. Everything is set to go. Election day has just been announced. We're merely 32 cycles away from it. We have everything we need, so let's get to work. The most critical point is, what do we do with this massive behemoth? Yeah, Dad. What do we do with your sister's savior? What could we possibly do with the help of an almighty being older than time who's able to grant wishes? Can you make everyone vote for us? Yes. What are you willing to pay in exchange? Can't you grant wishes without a price? Aren't you and Fortunia's friends at this point? Yeah, I love Fortunia, but the cosmic wheel needs its offering in order for my magic to work. What can a behemoth do for free? I could disguise myself as a familiar and deliver messages. I can harvest energy. I can spread rumors. Interesting. And I think that's about it. If you don't want to draw too much attention to my powers. It's already more than I expected, so great. Happy to surpass your expectations, oh dominant sister. Which grimoire of clowns did you find this one in, Fortunia? Let's check the vibe of the coven first. Programs have already been made public, so witches are starting to form their own ideas regarding this race. We can tap into the mind of the coven with the Dream Ball. The Dream Ball allows us to get real-time readings on our community's desires and expectations. Hence, we can filter the current vote intention. Oh my goodness. This will be the pivotal tool for adjusting our strategies as the race progresses. Every action we perform and the actions of our opponents, of course, will affect the coven's sympathies. And that's... Oh my god, so much reading. Ooh, that was my cat! And that'll be reflected into Dreamball's readings. I added some men's runes to filter... Oh, to filter vote intention by demographic. Go ahead and browse through them. I encourage you to put some time into familiarizing yourself with the characteristics of each group. You not only need their votes, but you also plan on becoming their leader, so you better take responsibility and do some studying. Luckily for you, as the founder of the Cosmic Gazette, I know a fair amount of the idiosyncrasies of our coven. I wrote down a comprehensive demographic analysis for you. I took the liberty. Oh my god. I took the liberty of placing it all in your library for when you have time to go doing some studying. Thank you so much. I got you. Now, about how we are going to operate. Petunia, you won't be able to accomplish much by yourself out here, being an exile and all. But we will act as your will outside this room. Just let us know what you want us to do and we'll set out to do so. It could be promoting some point of the program, looking for allies, gathering intel, harvesting some energy for your deck. Bear in mind that these tasks will take between 3 and 5 cycles each, so plan accordingly. Understood. But wait, what do I do while you're all out? Do your homework, some studying, make some cards, or jerk off to relieve the pressure. Thanks! Patrice? What? It works, trust me. Always so gross. As the race progresses, you'll have to meet some prospective allies or even rivals here in this office. So don't worry, I don't think you'll get much idle time. Okay. Everyone ready? Any doubts? Let's conquer all. Well, rather than conquer, let's have our sisters put their trust in us. Yes, of course, it was a figure of speech. Okay, we can never be too safe with you. Huh. Oh, I almost forgot. Myself, personal growth and self-realization. Remember those articles on the Cosmic Gazette you dislike so much? Like 12 objects of power that will make your life easier? Well, as it happens, number 5 will shock you. Here. The root of aplomb. Swallow it and it will increase your powers of persuasion. Oh, thank you, Patrice. It'll live in your stomach for decades, liberating the very essence of willpower atom by atom. It also siphons away your self-doubt. It'll be especially handy for debates against other candidates, or for striking deals when dealing with visits here at home. That's just perfect, thank you so much. I got you covered. Anyway, let's go get to work. Let's make sure we all have a task and get this ball rolling. Stay motivated. Alright, tasks. Okay. We're third. We're third out of 4. That's not good. Novices. Ooh, we're not good with the novices. Dahlia and Jasmine, producers. Warriors. Oh, Dahlia. My god. Explorers. Academics. Oracles. Full coven. Novice is 14. Producers 22. Warriors 11. Explorers 18. And then 25. Oracles full coven. I'd like you to never mind. promote our program to oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, we already have like the oracles for like pretty well. Let's get the producers. Producers. And you? Look for allies and opportunities. Maybe you can study. I don't know, suddenly I'm just all full of like mucus. What to do? Let's see what Patrice prepared for me. Demographic novices, the freshly ascended witches in training that still haven't found their calling. Though bear in mind how time works in this immortal society, some novices find their place in the first few years, but some others may take decades. You don't need the approval of anyone to stop being a novice and join the ranks of the producers, academics, or explorers. On the other hand, warriors require tests first. To become an oracle, as you're well aware, another oracle needs to dream about you. Strategy guide to the novices are usually pushed around by the rest of the witches, so they welcome any initiative that increases their rights and opportunities. Let's study. Excerpts on the four elements water by witch Eugenia. A witch can easily fall in love with the elements of water. Water is the substance of all things. Their nature in a vacuum is platonical ideal. Love, desire, sadness, even hope, anything is able to hold or channel feelings. One could say a piece of wood isn't able to have its own genuine feelings. That emotion is in the heart of the beholder. But multiple experiments throughout history have proven this hypothesis wrong. Take this very same piece of wood and leave it in a home full of love. Let a family take care of it, walk to it, embrace it. Then take this piece of wood to another planet and leave it in the middle of a forest. Observe animals walking around it with utmost respect. Eventually, we would be able to witness a wandering artist falling in love with that piece of wood and taking it with them to carve the most beautiful pieces of art. Water has an infinite potential. Any element can absorb a massive amount of water energy. When fun, the water will start overflowing, impregnating any other elements in its surroundings. Combine water with water and you will unlock boundless potential. You will access the maximum power that anything has to offer. Water and water is the realization of potential. Ah, let's just sleep. Your sister Patrice is sleeping on a hammock. She seems to be having a nightmare, but you can't manage to wake her up. You decide to meditate and travel inside her dreams. Patrice was dreaming she was playing poker with a bunch of naked old men. They force you to join the game and now you're both trapped. Hmm. Oh wait, there's there's something in the window. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Rich Fortunia, I would like to informally introduce myself before the race. There are some topics I am interested in discussing with you regarding the nature of the political shift our coven is about to experience. Kind regard, Copressa the historian witch. Okay, come over! It's a tree! Hello, I am Compressa, nice to meet you. Welcome, I am Fortunia. Nice to meet you too. Thanks for having me. I wanted to introduce myself formally before the race becomes hectic. That's so kind of you. I'm sorry that you had to come all the way here. There are still 800 years of exile left in the sentence Adena cast over me. I'm well aware. Adena often confined in me. The fear you inspired her was one of her greatest weakness. Oh wow, I don't know how to feel about that. That makes two of us. That's the main reason I decided to pay you a visit. To keep me in check. To form my own judgment. I promise I carry the best intentions. Adena was right. You should fear me too. Don't be harsh. I'm nice. I promise. I promise I carry the best of intentions. There's a certain aura around you that tells me I can trust you. Plants, we're more sensitive to this kind of energy. Now I see that Adena's fear was unfounded. A product of her decaying mind. Knowing this, I must ask you and your team to retire from the race. What? Why? Ah, nice strategy. Get out of my house immediately. What? Why? You are too close to your human side to properly govern a cosmic coven. That's what made Adena such a great leader. She had a direct channel of communication with the gods and was far detached from her human origins. On the other hand, you, Dahlia, and Jasmine, you have an uncountable number of human flaws: fear, pride, envy, greed. Even what you consider virtues such as ambition or mercy, or even the most basic things such as the need for comfort or enjoyment, cloud your judgment. Flaws, flaws, flaws. And how are you better than us? But without feeling, can you truly care for your peers? Okay, you're a psychopath, get out of my house. But without feelings, can you truly care for your peers? There are many beings in this universe that are better suited for leadership than your kind precisely because of this lack of human feelings. Have you ever stopped to study the flora? Most witches are too fauna-centric to see other forms of coexistence. As a tree, exactly, you're a fucking tree. Case closed. As a tree, my entelechy, reading is hard. Don't clip it. Don't clip that. What are you doing? Oh my god, of course you're clipping. Reading is hard. It's hot. My brain is melting. I'm full with mucus. It's horrible. My fiance is clipping me, having a mental breakdown. Okay. My entelechy is that of growth and community. I lack individuality. I'm just part of a forest. We, the plants, grow, expand, and nurture all around us. The majority of us don't need to feed on other living beings to prosper. The basic fact, that basic fact, that basic fact alters our whole perception of reality. Human existence is so built on top of sacrifice that you are immune to innumerable forms of brutality. You are the devourer of worlds, and we are the plants. We are the plants. And we the plants are their healers. I'm not even dyslexic. It's just that English is hard. I'm going to take care of you no matter how you treat me. Let me ask you a question. What's the most important quality in a leader? Intelligence, selflessness, empathy, charisma, integrity. Selflessness, I think. Exactly. To put their group's needs before your own. And even if you invented the word, humans aren't capable of it. All those emotions we talked about before, they're what make it impossible. Satisfaction, respect, honor, friendship, the list is endless. Humans are capable of selfless actions, but not of selfless existence. A leader deprived of all that is just an automata. You're right, but I still want to leave. Are you implying that humans should never lead? And what's the problem with that? A leader needs drive, a vision. They need to take risks. A gamble with the future of a whole community? Yes. You put your trust in the leader because you believe in the change they propose. Otherwise, you're just appointing an administrator. And what's wrong with having a fair administrator? Stagnation. Unlike plants, we consider movement to be a symptom of life. I see. So that's what you and your sisters value over stability. I'm afraid human-born riches are like that, yes. Thank you. You've helped me to understand our coven better. Listen, Compressa. Would you like me to reach your fortune? Hmm. Why would you do that for an opponent? Of course. My priority is to help the coven. Very well, let's see what the fortune has in store for me. Tell me, what is it you wish to ask the cards? There's only one thing on my mind, something really dear to me. Will I be able to safeguard Athena's legacy? Of all the eras I lived through, Athena's has been the most peaceful and prosperous. At the expense of some of her sisters, for sure. Please don't poison the reading with your resentment. That's improper of an oracle. You're right. I will focus on your honest will. Think about Athena while I shuffle my deck. Okay. I can't even remember that I made these. It's ugly. Yes, the coven will idolize Athena and her sacrifice. Most will follow her philosophy, even if it's not the official rule anymore. No, but you will make peace with it and find a new form of happiness. You will steal one of Athena's masks and drop out of the race. You will leave the coven and start a cult to follow the mask's whispers. Ooh. Oh my god, lady! Oh my god, Lady Oaks! Hey Hans, I got to see your stream live. Yay! Yay, Lady Oaks! Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry I didn't see your message. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Yay! Welcome! Welcome, welcome. We're playing the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. I don't know if you have heard of the game. Oh, good, Hans. Good. Sunday is my cozy game day, so we're playing like something else that's not The Sims. So it's basically we are a witch in exile from our coven, and now we're trying to become the coven's new leader. And we also do like tarot cards, and we can make like our own cards. So it's like a very awesome game. Oh my god, it's so hot here. I'm burning. Burning. But I wanted to choose this one. I like games where like the choices you make have like influence on the story. I really like that. And also welcome to me pronouncing mispronouncing words because English is hard and English is not my mother tongue. So I will struggle. It's been a struggle, boss. So far, really. You will steal one of Adena's masks and drop out of the race. You will leave the coven and start a cult to follow the mask's whispers. Dot dot dot. That's one of my con. Here we go. Cont. Con. Cont. Honey. My fiance always helps me. Honey. Contingency. That's one of my contingency plans. How did you? Well, you wouldn't be an oracle if you didn't tap into the unknown, of course. So it'll come to that, huh? Maybe that's for the best. The coven seems to be ready to drift. You're doing great. Thanks! Doing great, sweetie. The coven seems to be ready to drift away from Adena's vision. None of us besides you seem to plan to adhere to it in any case. And let's be honest, you're not this race favorites. I know I'm not an idiot, but still I had to try. I'm going to keep trying, in fact, so I can spread my message, and when I leave the coven, more witches will follow me. Suit yourself! Oh, now we get like points, so we can make more of like our own cards. Thank you for allowing me to peek into the future, Fortunia. And thanks for having me at your home. Good luck with the race. Good luck to you too. Bye. Let's see if we can make... Oh, never mind. Wait. Let me make a card first. Or let's see if we can make a new card. These are like all of our cards so far. Let's see what we have. Let's do the factory one. Let's do the florist. What else should we do? Some wings. Let's do some wings. Okay. Let's see. Let's put the chair over here. No, I want to sit him in the middle. So we can give him wings! Let's hide this one. I want to give him some big ass wings. And just like flowers everywhere. I'm not creative at all. So let's just spam flowers everywhere. And he's gonna have a plant sticking out of his head. Oh no, I didn't want to duplicate them. Yes, beautiful. No, not the chair. I was talking about this plant. Not the chair. Okay. This is good enough for me. Finish. Ooh. Succession. The Iron Golems support the cards and telechy. Flower language is a shortcut for the deepest conversations. The old man is well versed in secret passions. The Eater Wings elevates the arcana for everyone to see. Guardian, ego, authority, happiness, temptation. Okay, okay. New blow from Jasmine's party. She must have struck some kind of deal or something, but suddenly a bunch of explorers are all about Jasmine. We went down? Or did we went up? Should we try to counter this? I think my meeting with the producers was good. Oh wait, we went up. They're all too fond of Jasmine, but I still managed to snatch some votes towards our side. The producers are quite interested in the community service thing, by the way. Good move. Let's see if we can snatch some followers from, like, Capressa. We're above Dahlia right now. Let's see. Oh, producers love us. Warriors, explorers, academics, oracles. Let's do academics. Because she has some. So let's promote our program to the academics. Okay. Oh my god, and he's back too. I found someone interesting. I subtly induced the idea that she should pay you a visit. Her name is Woon, Witch of Entropy and Decay. Like you and Adena, she's one of the Oracle Witches in the coven. She's able to read the entropy in any system, no matter whether it's a machine, a community, a building, an astral body, or even IDs. Basically, one can discern what actions will accelerate or prevent the decay of just about anything. Maybe she can help us find the weak spot in our opponent's strategies? Let's see. What can we make him do? Dig up some dirt. Turning invisible may prove useful for this. Let me see what I can find back. Okay. You know what? I don't mind if I don't become the leader of the coven. Like, I didn't want to do that anyways, but the game kind of forces you to. I just wanted to help my friends. Dear Petunia, I need to bring you up to date regarding an active conflict that may affect the current elections. Let me know when is a good time for me to visit. Yours faithfully, Tia. The other one? My dear mentor Fortunia, is it okay to visit or are you too busy with the political campaign? I'm getting the hang of my powers now. Maybe there's a way for me to help you. Well, being a leader is hard, lol. Yeah, I would never want to be a leader. That's... no. No. I'm more of a supporting role, just helping. Like, tell me what to do, and I will help you. Let's let's ask the Arbeiter to come because an Arbeiter in this universe is like a police officer. So let's invite them. Hello again, Fortunia. Oh shit, what happened to you? Oh well, it's nothing serious really. There are many ways of seeing beyond using our human eyes. But I sure hope this is the injury you foretold me. You foretold, and this mission doesn't cost me more than an eye. Oh yeah, I forgot I did that. Ooh, I'm so sorry. It's okay, just the price of duty. Okay, what's this about an active conflict? Should we be worried? Well, there is an internal war going on within the coven of the Jade Sculptors. The conflict escalated quicker than we anticipated, and there have been many witch casualties in a matter of weeks. So the arbitrage office had to intervene, minimize casualties, and above all, keep it contained and make sure no other coven takes part in the conflict. I see. First and foremost, we want to ask every coven to refrain from engaging in combat, no matter what the sculptors offer. Should you wish to offer assistance, keep it humanitarian. In fact, there's someone I would like to send your way. Your counsel has been very valuable to me, and by extension, to the arbitrator's office. Maybe you will be able to do the same for our group of refugees that had to leave the jade sculptors to save their skin. We need to bring some more order into the scales. Very well, I'll talk with my team and see what we can do. Depending on how you handle it, it may be an opportunity. Thank you so much. Oh no, no, thank you. You'll be able to you'll be contributing to the restoration of peace. There's also a war going on. My goodness. I'm giving notice to the office. They will tell Zera, the representative of the refugees, to make contact with you. Okay, I can't promise anything though. You'll meet with her, no strings attached, and decide if there is something that your party can do to help. That I can do. Very well, that'll be all. Something to confess? Haha, no way. Protocol, protocol. Okay, as always, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. Bye. Goodbye. Oh my god, more notes. Yes. Yes. To the attention of Witch Fortunia, it's the moment of truth. Let's confirm whether our pets align on the diver. What in the generation? Hmm. Let's do the peppermint survey. And they fly away low. Yeah. Yeah. Because we're like, this is our little jail cell. So they need to come to us and we can't leave. Invite. This is like a witch I helped before. Look at how hot she is, dang. Hello. Hey, welcome back. How are you doing? I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah? Yeah, some novices help me find my own garden. And I started working immediately. Actually, according to your prediction, or maybe inspired by your prediction, I got to develop the true chili. So fast? Oh, witch gardening is so much fun, especially if you can time skip and see. She's so cute, she kind of reminds me of a cat. Yeah, I know! She is so cute, with the little peppers and everything. Especially if you can time skip and see a whole plant grow in a matter of minutes. I'm glad you're having fun and they work. And they work, these true chili? You bet. Got together with some novices for an innocent game of truth or dare, and things got out of hand pretty quickly. I thought they could be an interesting ingredient to add to these elections. Imagine if every candidate ate one of these before every debate. Wouldn't that be great? Maybe. Of course, politics may be more complex than just that, but I mean, it's completely up to you. Do you want me to present this to the elders and propose we use them for debates? Ooh! Wait. That everybody has to tell the truth? Okay, let's do it. What are you doing, by the way, Lady Oaks, this evening? Well, it's evening here in the Netherlands. But what's going on over with you? What are you doing? Okay, let's do it. Yes! I just hope this doesn't backfire. Haha. Nothing to worry about. If you got nothing to hide, right? Alright. Next time I'll go out and I'll present this to the elders and see if we can introduce them to the debates. Okay, besides that, how are you settling in? Well, I'm still trying to find my place. Magic, understanding the cosmos, and all that. Well, that's the thing. But I can't help feeling lonely. How so? I don't know. I don't feel like I belong in this coven yet. I'd like to be a part of a project or something. I see. That's actually why I'm here. You just you just tell me frankly if it be too much of a nuisance, but I'd like to join your party, please. I'd do anything grabbing cosmic coffee or whatever the equivalent is in this case. I just want to help in any way I can. Oh, that's so nice of you. So, will you have me on board? Of course! More help, you know? That's great. Of course, we'd be thrilled to have you. Yes! Thank you so much for this opportunity, Fortunia. You won't regret it. I'm gonna do my best and then some. That's a good attitude. You're already in our headquarters, so find a comfortable spot and I'll come up with something for you to help us with. Understood. Oh yeah, she's gonna help us. That's great. Oh, my sister came back. I had a long chat with some academics. I believe it went pretty well. Oh, we're above the rest. Some parts of our program were a tough sell, but I got them to see the potential of our proposal. Ooh, they were especially interested in the permit system for the forbidden arts. It makes them feel safe to know that no novice could misuse dangerous magic, but they like that it allows them to make good use of the most powerful spells. Good work. Ooh, wait, let's see. No, go back. Novices, producers, warriors, explorers, academics, oracles. Hmm. I don't think we should even try with the warriors. Novices we have 21, producers we have 58, warriors we have 0. Explorers? How are the bottles not breaking on her head? It's magic! She's a witch! It's magic! It's magic! Academics, oracles, warriors, producers, novices. Maybe we should try something with the novices. Challenge an opponent's program. Maybe we could do Dahlia's. Maybe she will lose something with the explorers. Hmm. Ooh. Maybe no enforcement? What can you do for me? Um. Oh no, I should have done warriors. Wait, I'm an idiot. We can do promote our program to the warriors. I'm gonna see you later, alligator, and a wild crocodile. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. The mucus is getting to me. Oh my god, honey, can you make me some tea? Yeah, my throat is starting to hurt. My fiance is gonna make me some tea. What's this one? For the attention of the Oracle Witch. Hello, my name is Sarah. Me and a group of my sisters are fleeing from a conflict in our former coven. We are being hunted and executed. We are desperate. I beg of you, hear me out. Maybe we should invite her first. Because it's okay, hon, drink some water. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because it rained for a couple of days here. So it wasn't cold, but it was like around 20 degrees Celsius here. And now it's like cooling up all the way to 30 and like 35. So I think my immune system is just like is like having a panic attack. Let's invite her. Oh wow. Zara, thanks for having me. My name is Zara. I am a jade sculptor. Welcome, Zara. My name is Fortunia. I'm a cardomancer. What can I do for you? I lead a group of refugee witches. We are in desperate need of help. I'm so sorry to hear that. Take your time. Tell me what happened. Hmm. I should first tell you about the nature of the conflict. And for you to properly comprehend what's going on, it's imperative that you learn about our culture. Are you familiar with the traditions of the jade sculptures? Not much. Please educate me. With pleasure. Thank you for listening to our story. We, the jade sculptors, are specialized in dialoguing with precious stones. We can ask them what their potential is and carve any of them into magnificent magical tools. The most powerful stone is jade, the cornerstone of all our power. We own all of our might to the pact we sealed with the jade monks. You work with men. Ew, men. Ew, men. There are a few exceptions. Like it's not always it's not every man, but it's always men. Words of wisdom for today. It's not all men, but it's always men. You work with men? I thought they weren't able to achieve witchhood. Oh no, the jade monks are the two largest known jade stones in the universe. Each the size of a 5-story pagoda. They whispered their shape to our founding members and they carved them into what they are today. We worship them and in exchange, they guard the souls of every member of the clan. If you bring the heart of a Jade Witch back to the Jade Monks, we can be born again, but as mortal, retaining our memories but not our powers. The reborn must remain there in our temple to humbly serve the living witches of our coven. That's very interesting. Thank you so much for taking the time to explain it to me. Now that you know how we function, you can understand the root of this conflict. We found a way of retaining power and immortality when rebirthing at the Jade Monk waterfalls. It's all thanks to a new stone carving method I devised, which consists of imbuing quicksilver into the veins of raw jade. Lo, I've known some women that are something else too. I know. They're called pygmy girls. Oh, they're called pygmy girls. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes some woman. So, oh, that's my dog in the background. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to Lady Oaks, Cosmo? You wanna, you wanna say? Oh my goodness! Oh, my dress, Cosmo. Wait, wait. Come, this is Cosmo, my baby boy, the most precious doggo you will ever meet in your life. You're leaving? You don't want to say hi? Come, come. Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving? Come. Come up. Yeah, pretty puppy. I know. You so handsome, Cosmo. Okay, bye. You leaving? Nah, it's hard. You said I'm done. You don't have snakes. Lol. Oh, snacks. Yeah. You already had all your snacks today. Yeah, baby boy. I can spell lol. Same. Same, to be honest. You can spell, I can talk. Perfect combination. But our sisters considered this to be heresy? They claim that the purity of jade must be preserved. But I suspect they are mostly interested in not losing the influx of mortal servants. I can't both at times, lol. I know. I know English hard. Even if you were born like your mother tongue is English, even then it can be hard. I know enough people whose mother tongue is English and they can't even speak it. So how am I supposed to learn English if I only talk to if I only talk to people that can't even speak their mother tongue and their mother tongue is English? My fiance is here with my tea. Yatta. What tea is it? Oh my god, you can't remember what tea you made? Strawberry, maybe. Okay. We will see. Thank you, honey. Fiance booty. It's a fiance booty. Some of us, a minority I must say, try to defend the virtue of imbuing jade with metals, however. My hubby has said, poking fun at me, that I shouldn't chew gum and walk at the same time, lol. Why? Why would he say that? Why would he say that? Don't listen to him. Do what you want. They declared us heretics and are hunting us down. Ugh, that sounds awful. That's why we need your help. And I'm aware of how risky it is to protect us at the moment. But hear me out. I came up with a proposal that may benefit us both. Okay, let's hear it. I researched many covens to see who'd be the best suited to give us asylum, but yours is one of the most powerful. I also learned that your sisterhood works on the basis of invitation. If any sister vouches for another witch, they can become a rightful member of your coven immediately. And I happen to know that you are in the middle of some elections too, so invite me and my 9 sisters to your coven, and we will all vote for you in the upcoming elections. Because unless it's doing stuff with the kids, I'm not very good at multitasking. But multitasking is hard. Multitasking is hard, but just, you know, listen, listen. Lady Oaks, I will give you some life advice. I know I'm only 25 and I just got and I just got engaged like a month ago. But the woman is always right. Just gonna say that. So if you want to chew gum and walk at the same time, just do it. Just do it. Don't listen to men. Don't listen to men. He knows that law. Yes. Yes. It's not princess treatment. It's the bare minimum. We still poke fun at each other, lol. Yeah, but that's what you do in a healthy relationship, right? I think so. I'm slipping off the chair because I'm so freaking sweaty. Oh my god. Invite me and my 9 sisters to your coven, and we will all vote for you in the upcoming elections. Ooh, wow, that's. We also have some magic saved up, so as compensation for you for all your trouble, we can offer you 10 units of earth energy. I know the jade sculptors don't have the capacity to mess with a coven as powerful as yours. Take us in and we all be safe. Please, I beg of you, protect us. And you will have 10 more votes and more earth energy. Ooh. Ooh. I clicked out of my game, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can do that. Very well, I accept. I will accept, but there's no need to vote for me. Because we're doing well now. And I don't want people to think that I will only take them in because I want their votes. You know? Is that right? Why would you take us in without asking for anything in exchange? Well, I will still love that earth energy. That's right, I'll protect you. No strings attached. I just want to help. You don't even need to participate in this election. You are too kind. I couldn't have hoped for such a selfless soul when I came up with this desperate plan. Thank you, truly. I'm just happy to offer you some peace. Thank you so much. We've been through too much. We are forever indebted to you. Really, I'm just happy to help. How do we proceed now? I can examine your future with my cards. I could write you a new future with my cards. I can examine your future with my cards. Oh, that gives me some peace, yes. It'd be my pleasure then. Alright, let me get my cards. I see 2 major forces at play in this predicament, so I'm going to draw a card for each of them. On the one hand, we have you and your sister, refugees, fleeing from your old coven. And the other hand, we have your pursuers, the 4 sisters that are after you, claiming that you are heretics. We've been together 17 years and married for 14. And if you can't take a joke and make fun of not only yourself but your significant other, then who else can you? Exactly. Exactly. Dang, been together for 17 years. That's amazing. I hope me and my fiance will reach that peak. We've been together since May. We've been together for 5 years and engaged for a month right now. So I hope we will reach that peak. That would be amazing. Aw, thank you. We're still young blokes in love. We've been together for 5 years and we're living together for 4 right now. So, yay! I think he made me strawberry tea. Let me. Let me. I think it's strawberry. But yeah, I think joking around. If you guys are living together, that's one of the hardest parts down right there. Yeah, yeah. Because we were only together for 1 year, and everybody was like, "Isn't that too soon?" But like the timing was right because he just finished. He just got his degree, so he was going to look for. No, he moved into a flat, an apartment with like housemates, and he hated it. So he wanted to live on like his own. And I just finished school, and I was looking for a job. So we were like, okay, but if I find a job, we were living like 2 hours apart. So I was like, if I look for a job in my neighborhood now, I know learning to live with others outside of your family is so hard to do because people all have different ways of doing it. Yeah, and he is like not a party animal, but his roommates were. So he had a lot of trouble with that, and we lived 2 hours apart from each other, and yeah, we were like, it's now or like in years time. So we were like, you know what, screw it, we're doing it now, and it worked out. So that's perfect. Please, Jade Monks, show mercy upon us. Focus on your training as a jade sculptor and your desires as a witch while I shuffle my deck. Ooh, we got the cosmic wheel, so we can choose out of any choice. Witchhood will become unbearable for you and your sisters. You renounce your powers and go back to live as priestesses among mortals. Using your art of imbuing jade with quicksilver, you will fuse with your sisters to become a powerful entity that witnessed and survived the end of this universe. Greatly inspired by my talents, you will carve a temple and stay a statue in my name to worship my figure and nurture my powers. Lol, me and my hubby moved in after 4 weeks of dating because me, my child, and another couple at the time found a great house for rent. And having the build and rent done up 4 ways was great. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, people shouldn't be too harsh and too fast with their judgments if they don't know anything about you, you know? Look, you moved in after 4 weeks of dating and you've been together now for 17 weeks. I love proving people wrong. Oh, sorry, 17 years. My fiance was like, "You're saying it wrong." But yeah, people shouldn't have their judgment ready or shouldn't have their judgments like shouldn't judge when they don't know you. Like, I'm a person who thinks everything true. So, yeah. People should just mind their own opinions, okay? They should mind their own business. You will end up founding your own coven that will suppress the jade sculptors. You will realize the heresy in your actions and will find a way to make amends with your four sisters. Hmm. I like this one, but I also like this one. Hmm. Which will become a bearable for you and your sisters. You will renounce your power and go back to live as a priestess among mortals. You will end up founding your own coven. Let's do this one. That that's not possible. Why not? The jade sculptors didn't exist before your ancestors carved the giant jade stones, right? And the couple I was living with after my divorce set us up because we were both going through a divorce. Oh my god! That's so nice. I hope you're still friends with that couple. The possibilities are as endless as time for immortal beings such as you and me. You're right. I need to start focusing on what's ahead. And what you foretold is something well worth looking forward to. Thank you. Let's see. Locust Standy. Your pursuers will eventually realize how ignorant they have been and will try to recruit you back and compensate you and your sisters for all the damage they caused. No matter where you hide, your forces will end up finding a way to punish you all, one way or another. The jade sculptors will devise a ritual to turn all of their dead servants into ghosts and have them haunt the dreams of anyone who betrayed them. Oh my god. We are, but sadly they are not. But they have both new people to make them happy. Oh, that's good to hear. Sometimes it just doesn't work out, you know. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's there's no need to force it. But I'm happy you are still friends with them. This one is awful. The jade monks that you worship, displeased by the atrocities committed by your four sisters, will turn everyone except you and the ones who fled into jade statues. I like this one. I like this one. Wait, let's do this one. The jade monks that you worship, displeased by the atrocities committed by your four sisters, will turn everyone except you and the ones who fled into jade statues. I don't want to find joy in their tragedy, but it does sound like a proper justice after everything they've put us through. There's some solace in that. Thank you. Thank you for looking into our future. Somehow it's less bleak than I expected. Even if I know there are still many hardships ahead. Thank you, really. For now, I'll focus on showing proper gratitude for you having taken us in. You are saving our lives in more than one sense. I hope everything works out for you all in the end. Goodbye! My tea is still too hot to drink. Okay, let's see what he found out. I'm back for my spy mission. I found something a bit unquieting about Compressa. Compressa has this perfect memory storing all events, both cosmic and earthly, inside her tree rings, knots, and branches. Yeah, they're both good moms of our kids, and one of them was our best man, The other was going to be my bridesmaid, but she was having a baby, so it's all good. Aww, I love that. I love that for you. Are you coming to my wedding, Lady Oaks? When I'm ever getting married? Well, apparently during Athena's mandate, some developments had to be edited out of existence. That included literally trimming some of Compressor's branches. Sure, yes! Honey, Lady Oaks is coming to our wedding. We haven't really. I would love to. We haven't planned things yet because we want to buy a house first. So if we bought a house and like renovated it, then we're gonna plan the wedding. But I've been out of the States before. Yeah, come to the Netherlands. It's a beautiful country. Come to the Netherlands, the Wetterlands, the flattest country on earth. Yeah, buy a house first. Yeah, we really want to buy a house first. And then we're planning the wedding. But my fiance and I really want to get married on an alpaca farm. That's gonna be so awesome. And that included literally trimming some of Compressor's branches, destroying many years of records just to cover up Athena's dealings. Oh yeah! We love alpacas so much. I just want to have like a farm wedding. But if we can have a farm wedding with like alpacas on the side, that's the most perfect thing ever. We haven't been able to discover what the incident was about, and Compressa is physically unable to recall it. But just revealing the fact that she's probably colluded in the destruction of these records may be enough to spark some unrest among her followers. We could use it during a debate to throw her off her game. We'll see. Let's see. How are we doing, by the way? Full coven. We're still in first place. We're still in first place. We're still winning this thing. But look for allies and opportunities. Oh, we got a new one. Wait, go back. Go back! How, Fortunia? My first wedding was at the town hall, and my second was at the church we had been going to at the time. I did the whole wedding for 3K. That's like okay. Yeah. My fiance in the back is like, that's so cheap. Maybe we need some tips from you to save some money. Fortunia, how didn't you let your mentor know that you're allowed to receive visits now? Is everything all right? I don't want to be a bother, but I would like to visit you and see how you're doing after 2 centuries of exile. Not yet. It is. I'm cheap. I'm Dutch. I'm Dutch, so we love cheap things. That's like our whole thing. If it's free, take it. No, how is this free? If it's free, it's for me. You're Dutch already. Are your ancestors Dutch? Because your ancestors must be Dutch. It can be. Like, we Dutch people love free things. It's a lifestyle. It's a culture. I want to know like this weird alien language. Oh my god. Maybe I bet somewhere on my mom's side, lol. It's an owl. I am confusion. Um, wait, I don't understand you. Maybe, maybe, maybe there's a way for us to connect. Consult with the cards. Use Athena's knowledge. Nemesis and mentor, this year I once studied every tongue. Grant me access to your sister's words. Well, did it work? Yay! Yes, I can understand you perfectly fine now. It worries me that you don't know the tongue of the nebula, but it's the only way to access true knowledge and power. Ah, yes, it's extremely hard for human witches to master, but it's a skill I want to acquire eventually. Very well. Where was I? Oh, yes. I have the power to destroy your party. Why? Don't! Please. Alright, here we go. I don't know if you're familiar with my arts, but I have the ability to sabotage everything. There's a path to decay in everything. Be it a plant. Oh, one. Oh. But it took a lot of research into cheap websites where I ordered my dress. I looked out and I got it for 150 because they couldn't get it to me before the date. They gave it to me. Oh. That's so smart. I know a lot of people who could like um sew me in like a dress, like make it fit me. I know a lot of people who can sew, so they would probably help me. I can read those lines and stare anything in that direction. And what's the purpose of coming to say all of this to my face? A test. The best prospect for our coven is to have a powerful oracle at the helm. That's why you are my favorite candidate. Good to know. You have a funny way of showing support, though. I need to I need to ascertain that you have what it takes to lead. What do you propose? I'm going to offer you the opportunity to sabotage your rival's efforts. I've already studied them and know how to suffocate their momentum. Just say the word and they are done. But I want to win this the like my way. I don't want to cheat. But should you reject my offer, I will go to your rivals and offer this the very same deal to them. And the flowers were fake. I made the centerpieces myself and got the glasses for the tables and the glass beads in them at the Dollar Tree. Oh my god, I'm writing it down. Writing it down. Keeping this in my memory for my wedding. It's also smart. I'm just gonna use Lego flowers. The owl wants you to not cheat, lol. Just take her help. Yeah, but I don't want to sabotage my rifles. But should you reject my offer, that would be cute. Yeah, I love Lego flowers. Yeah. I will go to your rivals and offer this very same deal to them. Oh, nice. Okay. Don't answer me yet. This is a test after all, so I want you to take your time and ponder how you will act in this scenario. So let's see if I've understood you. You are threatening to destroy us if we don't choose to destroy our opponents. I believe it's a bit more. No. Who? It's a new word. New word. New word alarm. Nuanced. New. 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 Nuanced. Than that. Huh? Oh, my fiance says I nailed it. Ka-ching! Whew. Okay. Your rifles. Why did you turn on the lights? No, turn it off. I'm hot, so I'm turning on the lights. Oh, dark. I thought you said I'm hot. Oh, never mind. I don't care. I don't. What? No, off. Man. He's not. Indeed. Don't turn on the lights. I don't want them to see my real face. No. I love the dark too. Yeah, but if I'm sitting by windows, so I'm already having the curtains closed because of the lights. Like I'm already pale, so if the light is on me, I will like turn invisible because I'm that white. So if he turns on the light, I become so white. I practically give light myself. Your rivals may reject the offer too, but do you trust your sisters to play as fair as you will? I see. So do you get off on this kind of stuff, or what's the deal with you? Give it some thought. I'm not bluffing. I need to try transforming our coven to excess if it can stand the test of entropy. But maybe the other witches are also Earth's witches, so maybe they won't understand this witch. Okay. Take your time. Summon me when you're ready to make choices. Do not choose, and I will make the choice for you. Okay, calm down. Calm thyself. Okay, I didn't see this one coming. Dahlia and all the warriors just went on some sort of parade around the Sisterhood. It was more of a party than anything informative, but the energy was incredibly powerful. You know how it is with Dahlia. She's just too good at pumping everybody up. Ooh! But we can come back from this. Charisma is a temporary illusion. We can fight it with well-laid ideas and... Who am I kidding? We need to be more charismatic at any cost. Let's do our best, alright? Did you welcome the Jade Sculptor's refugees in our coffin? Yeah. That's a bit complicated in the middle of a race for Tunya. Based on the coven rules, they have the right to vote. And they're voting for us, of course. But this didn't sit well with the rest of the coven. Oh my god. But I told them there was no need to vote for us. Come on, you can't be that naive. Of course they're going to vote for us. They owe you. Yeah, but... No buts. Our sisters have the right to be pissed. I'm sorry. Ah. Okay, let's rebuild from here. Oh my god. Let's get some of the... Oh. Challenge Dahlia's program. I'm back. Everyone's easily scared by the idea of not having a way to deal with crime. Oh, we got back up! So they've been receptive to our warnings. Nice. Let's steal some warriors over to our side. The warriors. Okay. Let's invite this person over. Oh my god, my nose is getting stuffy! I don't want to die! I don't want to die! Juneracia, I must confess that you surprised me when you decided to run for leader yourself instead of supporting Jasmine. But I'm glad you opted to follow the wise path. We must devour Adina. Good day to you too! My god. The question now is whether I should support you or Jasmine. Both of you want to keep the ban on the forbidden arts. And I believe that's a mistake. I've tried to pressure Jasmine into changing her program, but that didn't work. My support could be very valuable. I have the means to sway the opinion of practically every academic. Are you willing to change your program to free the forbidden arts? No way forbidden arts are too dangerous. Very well, if you bring every academic over to our side, what if I grant you exclusive access to forbidden arts? Oh, that's even better. Okay, that's the deal then. If you help me become the next leader, you'll have privileged access to your forbidden library. Very well. I know I can bring most of the academics over to our side. I'll start persuading them immediately. See you in Congress. Oh, okay, thank you. Goodbye. Peace out. I was nervous talking to with the warriors, but they're super intimidating. But as it happens, they're also super nice. They're also very loyal to Dahlia, so I don't know if I managed to make a dent in their plans. But well, it was learning experience nonetheless. Maybe we could maybe go into the explorers? Or challenge Dahlia? Mm, sever ties with the mortal affairs. What do you have to say? I found someone interesting. I subtly induced the idea that she should pay you a visit. Her name is Renchi Marie, the cosmic poet. She's not from the coven, but you've probably heard of her. Renchi Marie is all the rage throughout the witching universe, especially among the youngest witches. Her words, especially her poems and songs, have a lot of impact on witch culture. As our universe's biggest influencer, Renchi Marie will definitely play a major role in shaping witch culture in the centuries to come. Lol, everyone I know is on right now. Oh my god, if you want to visit other people, just go. Just go if you want to visit other people. I completely understand if you want to support your friends. As our universe's biggest influencer, Renchi Marie will definitely play a major role in the shaping witch culture in the centuries to come. It's Sunday night here, so I understand that like Europeans are live. I've heard she's already sympathizing with our cause, so if we could get her to speak up, we could sweep a lot of votes. I am low. I'm floating between like you and three other streams. As long as you don't stress yourself out. I'm not as big as like other streamers. Let's see. Take up dirt. Okay. What else? What else? Ponder this. I offer you the possible. I don't really do big streamers because they can be a lot. Yeah. Like, you want to be able to talk to people, I guess. That's what I like. Just chat with people. Just hang out. Just chill. That's why I started streaming. I just wanted to, like, hang out with people and just talk and just chat and just vibe. Ponder this. I offer you the possibility to sabotage one of your rivals, but you should reject my. But should you reject my offer, I will go. Okay, not yet. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I love to Like I learned about you and like all of these other amazing people because of I joined Fabio's stream like a week ago, I think. And now I get to meet like all of these amazing people, and it's so awesome. Fortunia, how and of course you, yeah, Lady Oaks, of course. And heck, I talk to myself anyways when I play games, so why not? That's literally me. It drove my fiance insane. That's literally me. Because when I play Sims, I will just yap to myself anyway. I'm a big yapper. I'm a big yapper. Twinnies, yes! Let's invite our mentor over. Is my tea still too hot to drink? No, I can take a sip. I can take a sip. My hobby comes with me when I play games, lol. I know. Because when I'm yapping to myself when I play The Sims, my fiance always thinks I'm talking to him, and I'm like, no. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my Sims. Hello, Petunia. I'm so happy to see you. Look at you. You've grown a lot. I sense earth energy flowing out from you. I was worried Exa would have consumed you. But you not only overcame this unfair punishment, you came out of it full of power. I'm happy to see you too, Master. Use a Dana's eye to read into her energy. It's better to stay humble and not provoke her. I'm talking to this thing in my game who's doing things I told them not to do. Yeah, because Sims never listen. They never do. Doesn't matter which Sims game you're playing. They never listen. They're like my kids. Like my fiance and I have chosen to not have kids. So my Sims are my kids. And my pets, of course. My dog and my cat are like my kids. So I guess that after all these years, I must have 2 centuries worth of pent up lecture coming my way, right? Come again, why would you? It's terrible enough that you had to spend all this time in exile. I should be the one listening to you today. I'm eager to hear the insights of an oracle who survived 200 years of isolation. Oh, I wasn't ready for this. I totally thought you'd be ashamed or angry. In the beginning, maybe. But I'm not the same witch you knew hundreds of years ago. I guess none of those you knew actually exist anymore as you remembered them. That's a sad thought, but yeah, I feel a bit alien even among my closest friends. And in other games that have PvP, I'm cussing people, or the game that can hear me. Yeah, I play Dead by Daylight with my friend, who sometimes also joins me in my stream. Um, so we played Dead by Daylight, and that's like the only PvP game I really play. And sometimes I will get so angry at other players or the killer. That's a sad thought, but yeah, I feel a bit alien even amongst my closest friends. Losing you has changed us all. Being cut off from my dear pupil so abruptly, it made me question my identity and my purpose. Master, I'm not as bad anymore at getting mad or at games or losing in games. Guess that comes with age for me at least. You can't be that old, right, Lady Oaks? I can't. I know. You're. I don't want to guess your age though. I'm scared. Today I'm here to listen to you tell me about Excel. I'm almost 40. But you're still in your 30s! Woo! I'm just I'm just kidding. I mean 40 is the new 30, right? I really don't have much to tell you about Excel. I don't think I'll ever fully heal from this. It made me stronger. I'm way more powerful too. This one. It hasn't been easy, but I made it, and now it's just a blur in my memory. This trial pushed me to my limits, and I managed to grow past them. Now I feel ready to take on anything. I'm serious. I'm not going to say I'm thankful to Adina. I still hate her with all my guts. But I would never have reached this level if I didn't have to push through this nightmare. But for Tunya, power is not the measure of life. Becoming more powerful is not necessarily a synonym of progress. True. True, that's true. An existence which is not enjoyed is not much of an existence at all. I know, but I didn't have a say in this. So I better believe it's all been for something. Ah, yeah, I understand. What about the behemoth you summoned? Ah, shit, she knows. Lol, I feel 60 with my back, but I act like I'm a team sometimes. I've picked up on a lot of my kids' slang, lol. I'm 25, so I'm still young. But I have fibromyalgia. That's a condition. They don't know much about it, but it's a condition. They think um, the brain, the brain's connection is the brain's connection to your nerves is there's something wrong in there. So your brain, instead of like sending normal signals to your nerves, it sends pain signals. So that means I'm always in pain. And I have chronic fatigue too because of it. So I'm 25, but my body feels like 62. That's pretty much my life. How do you, Petunia? It was me who taught you the forbidden song. Of course, I was going to notice. I'm so sorry. I was desperate. You know what? I don't regret using it. Why did you teach it to me to begin with? Yeah, teacher, mentor. Calm down. You did nothing wrong. I taught you that spell for a reason. It would be twisted to teach you something that you weren't meant to use. Yeah, I'm sorry, Hans. It sucks, but at least you can dance really well. Oh my no! Stop! Oh my god. I'm getting embarrassed. Yeah, because I don't like going to the gym. And I've been dancing since I was young. It was great. Oh, thank you so much. I saw your comment, by the way. I didn't have time to respond to it yet, but I did see your comment. Um, yeah, I hate going to the gym, so dancing is like a good way to exercise. And it's only one evening per week, so it's manageable with my pain. And I like dancing too much to stop to stop with it because of the pain. I will never give it up. It doesn't matter how bad my body will get. You know I'd eventually summon a behemoth. I wanted you to have the option to break the magical pact. Yes. You see, laws are just an agreement between members of a community to have some broad guidelines about what is correct and what not. You're fine, lol. I had to leave a comment because it was good. I'm so ashamed. Thank you. Thank you. I wanted to post more things on my YouTube channel than only games. So I thought I would like post my dancing too, to have like multiple things on my channel. Thank you so much. I really, that really encouraged me to go on and get even better. But because you can always get better at things. But hardly any law survives every context. Plus, to be frank, most of us are shoved into a system of rules we haven't previously agreed upon. I hear you. In this case, it saved my life. I knew that this day would come, that the moment you used the forbidden song, you would become a fully fledged witch. You are no longer my apprentice, and I'm no longer your master. That makes me feel kind of sad. I can finally stop feeling like a child. That makes me sad. I don't want to grow up. Me too. But now we can relax and become something better than mentor and mentee. Now we can be friends, and I can rely on you. We can rely on each other. It's gonna be weird to treat you like I treat my friends. I'm starting to regret this. Haha. Petunia, I'm proud of you. You're gonna make me cry. That's me when people tell something like that to me. When people compliment me, I will cry. That's just me. Who would have thought that praise is what would finally break through your armor? Whatever, it's been a difficult couple of centuries. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Yes, I don't want to grow up. I still play with my Legos. I collect figurines. I play video games. What else do I do? I dress myself in pants with mushrooms on them because I love mushrooms. I wanna be a kid forever. And I don't know, I don't want to adult. Adulting is hard. Whatever, it's been a difficult couple of centuries. I know, my friend, I know. By the way, speaking of surprises, what's this about you getting into politics? Patrice forced me to basically, I want to fix Athena's damage. I want to help create a better universe. Patrice forced me. I didn't want to. You're, or your other mentor. I don't officially recognize her as such. I know. But if she's put you up to this, I'm sure it's going to be something good for you. It's breaking me out of the stupor of being exiled, that's for sure. I see, that's good. Can I help in any way? Would you try to inspire the novices for us? Absolutely, it will be my pleasure. Thank you so much. Now, I can't wait anymore. Legend is spreading fast within the coven. I want to see your new deck, please. No, I want experiences. I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, but first I should warn her about its true nature. Let's warn her. Them. I don't want to assume gender. First, I should warn you about its true nature. Oh, what may that be? Athena's corpse visited me not too long ago and explained me why she sent me into exile. She realized it way before any of us that what I do is not fortune telling. I'm not reading into the unknown, I'm writing it. I can modify not only the future, but everything that didn't happen in the past. I can basically alter reality. Athena has always been quite perceptive. I'm ashamed that I didn't notice it before, being the closest to you and your magical development. I could have guided you better should we have known about this earlier. You taught me perfectly, plus I was happier before learning what my powers actually entail. Also, your prediction about the fall of the coven. Yes, I doomed us all. I see. I guess that's in part why I got into politics, in hopes there's a way to minimize the damage. Knowing that, do you still want to subject yourself to my new deck? Yeah! Oh, it's my responsibility. I brought you up. Did I finish my tea already? Almost. Yeah, I can't take people saying nice things about me because I feel I don't deserve it, lol. I'm a very giving person, but I can't take it being given back. I cry every time someone says something nice about me. Same. Oh my god, we really are twins. You're my long little sister, Lady Oaks. You're my long little sister. I'm also a very given person. I like to help people, but I don't like to be helped. But over the last years, I've been accepting help, and it's been really great for me. So I'm learning to. Oh well, my dad didn't get around. Lol. My dad didn't did get around. Oh, lol. Wait, that's so funny because when my mom got pregnant, my dad didn't think I was his. I was his. Wait, maybe we are. Did he visit the Netherlands? Yeah, because my dad was infertile. He got sterilized, so he was only fertile for like 11%, and my mom got pregnant. So he was like, "There's no way that kid is mine." But then I was born, and I have like my dad has very, how do I say this? I'm gonna talk about feet, so warn me if you don't want to. I don't know if you did, but he did have a good bit for a while. My dad has like very special shaped feet, and I have them too. So when I was born, he was like, "Oh yeah, it has to be my kid. It's my responsibility. I brought you up. Just be mindful about what you ask. I do interpret the cards, but I don't control what cards I draw. Farewell." Okay, deep breaths. What future do you want to alter? Not the future. If I understood you properly, we can work with everything that didn't happen, right? Oh, right. I can't erase anything, but I can sew in new realities, especially around times where our collective memories are fuzzy. Times in which nothing of worth seem to happen. I understand. Then I want you to write us a happy memory and an important lesson. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's unexpected. What's this about? Regret, disappointment? I did so much thinking when Adana took you away from me, and I feel I should have been less strict and put more time into enjoying ourselves. That's funny because I have my dad's toes, where two of the three toes in the middle are web. Whoa! I just have very long toes, and I have like the opposite of flat feet. So my feet are pretty hollow. So I need like insoles in my shoes because my knees hurt of how old my feet are. And I have tall toes, but I also have tall. I'm just tall in general. I'm like, you're American, right? I think, oh, I think I'm 5 feet 11. I think. Now you're telling me you have the power to fix that, so well, the Dutch are tall, you know. Yes, I'm from the States. Yeah, I'm 5 feet. I'm 5 feet 11. I think the last time I looked. Let's see if you can turn me into a better mentor. This tall is my hobby. I know. I am. That's just. I'm tall. I'm 5'8". That's not too small. I think my boyfriend is 6 feet. Yeah. My boyfriend. I'm sorry. My fiance. Let's see if you can turn me into a better mentor, even retroactively. Well, okay. Focus on your pride and your compassion while I shuffle my deck. Golden war drums. Okay, let's see. Memory. Oh, I remember how your ears went wild the first time I baked you a margarita pizza. Do you remember that winter in your cabin when we built a snow golem? And how I cried when he melted away? The snow golem, yes. Oh, good old Dream. Of course I remember. It was part of your automaton arts training. You put a lot of effort into creating him, and once the class was over, you refused to refused. My son is about 6 feet and he's 15, so yeah, he's going to be tall. Whoa, dang! You put a lot of effort into creating a spell of him, so we kept Creamy around for the winter. It was just you and me in that cabin, with the occasional visitor once in a blue moon. I need some company that wouldn't be judging me all the time. I never told you about this, but I used to sneak out of bed at night to speak with Grimmy. I told him all about the life I left behind and how excited and sad I was at the same time now that I'd become a witch. So that's why you couldn't stop crying when the spring took him away. It does make sense. You hadn't shed a single tear since I'd taken you in. But Creamy was the first thing you lost as a witch. It must have triggered all the pain you were holding from losing your mortal self and your mortal loved ones. I would never. I don't want to be immortal. I think life would be so boring if I would be immortal. It does make sense in hindsight, yeah. After that, your magical talents have really started to shine. Yeah, I needed to let go. This is so strange. I know you just wrote that with your cards, but I remember it so vividly, so many details. The smells, the temperature, so many sensations. Yeah, me too, it's uncanny. I immediately embraced this new reality. It's not a new. Okay, maybe turn on the lights, honey. It's getting real dark now. Wait, I can. No, I can turn on this light. Wait, that's not too bad, I think. I'm still very white. It's not an illusion after all. We really lived through that. It actually happened. It's incredible. Thank you for creating such a valuable memory for us. Lover's contempt. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's okay. Just yeah, screw it. You confide in me a way to summon the strength of your familiar, the opaline squirrel, as a conduit to channel the four elements at the same time. You taught me you taught me another forbidden spell to siphon magic from any witch who visited my dominion. This one. My utter disrespect for the magical pact is starting to show, huh? I don't regret it. Though I just wanted to equip you with tools to deal with any situation. I am nothing but grateful for that. Have you been using it? Scarcely, not since they lifted the ban on visitation, at least. Oh, this is interesting. Hmm? We just altered the past, but anything that's been observed cannot be affected. So that's why I haven't been using the spell. The cards keep the universe coherent. So I guess I can stop worrying about any kind of butterfly effect destroying the present as we know it. Oh, I already forgot that you just wrote this into our past. It feels so real. Because it happened. It isn't an illusion. We lived through that day. Extraordinary. This is very interesting indeed. Are you going to start using the siphon then? Yes. I feel compelled to do it. Is this your decision or the deck's? Isn't it the same? Maybe. Anyway. Anyway! What do you think about my true talents? I understand why Adena was scared enough to deprive you of your old deck. But I'm not scared at all, because I know you. Adena didn't. She made a grave mistake. If Adena had told you the truth, you would have treated your newfound power with care. I have no doubt about it. But sentencing you to a millennium of exile, that's dangerous. You could have gone insane, and I don't even want to think about what a mad witch with the power to alter reality. I'm so glad I taught you the song to summon Abramar. Wait, you know Abramar? Not personally, but my mentor did. She taught me the forbidden song and told me many tales about Abramar. But I never got to use the spell myself. Wait, tell me more about your mentor and Abramar. My mentor was a Sumerian witch, master of shapeshifting. She was one of the founders of our coven. Apparently, they had to dispel Abramar because one of the sisters made a pact that endangered the fabric of time itself. Ooh, oh my goodness. My mentor rarely talked about the incident because it brought her sour memories that taint her transformations. But they had to erase their sister out of existence. Oh my goodness. And chained Abramar back into the Forbidden Song. I know Abramar isn't happy about that. I'm sure my mentor felt quite sorry for everything, but what could they do? The price was too high. In any case, my mentor spoke fondly about their time with Abramar. I'm kind of sad I never got to summon him myself. How are you liking him? Like him very much. I owe him my life and I really trust him. I both hate him and love him. I both hate him and love him. Oh, those are the best ones, aren't they? Eugenia. It's true, the ones who keep your energies in disarray. Ah, to be alive. It's not like that. Abramar's very helpful, but he won't stop messing with me. Always putting uncomfortable thoughts in my head. He wants to risk me up, but it's not working. My behemoth, the Abramar, he's trying to risk me up, but it's not working for me. That's good. I'm happy to hear your new partner keeps challenging you. Yay! Listen, I want you to have something. I believe my dominion may prove a very powerful sphere for your creation. The four elements converge there, after all. Ooh! I got a new card. Fortunia's Mentor Witch Studio, where she teaches the arts of cosmic energy. Oh, we're gonna make a new card with that. Lol, he wants you, but what's in it for him? I know he wants me, but I don't want him. I think he's annoying. Whoa, this is going to come in handy, alright? Plus, it's very nice to have a card that represents the place I grew as a witch. Oh, Fortunia. Thank you, Eugenia. Okay, tea time is over. Now you focus on the campaign. Change the world, my child. Yes, come back soon. Let's make a new card. With the thing she just gave us. Where is it? Yeah, let's use it. What should we put with it? Oh my god, should we do this one? This one looks so scary though. I haven't used this one yet. In front of the fireplace. Oh my god, I want to put this like this one on the chandelier. Let's make it a little tinier though. Let's give them some eyes. I'm so bad at making these cars because I lack creativity. I think people would be so good at making cars like this. I just suck. It's not even. It doesn't look right. Let's give him some arms. Oh, maybe this one can be holding a key. Maybe he has a stone in his heart. And there's a letter on the fireplace. I'm just doing whatever. Okay, good enough. A space to examine Cosmo Johnny. Words. Cosmo. My dog's name is Cosmo, and I thought he's coming over because he thought I called for him. It worked and it looks good. Thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't call you Cosmo. I'm sorry. I'm trying to pronounce these words. Cos Cos Cosmo Cosmo Johnny. Joni. Turning angst. Why are you laughing? No, I'm sorry, Cosmo. I'm sorry. Turning angst into fuel. Whispers from everyone you love paint the most horrific worlds. The birds are of prey carry the message throughout the cosmos. Determination, rightfulness, introspection, guide, discovery, alliance, courage, leadership, purpose, guardian, ego, mercy, wellness, and authority. Whoa. Okay. Cosmology. Cosmology. Something like that. Thank you. Cosmology. Cosmos. No, I'm not calling you Cosmo. I'm so- I'm sorry. I'm not calling you. I will give you pets. I have some worrisome reports. Oh no. Jasmine Party has been campaigning, warning our sisters about the dangers of the forbidden arts, retelling catastrophic events of the past involving behemoths and time-bending spells. Many witches are considering their stance on the forbidden arts policy. Oh no. We shouldn't let her scare tactics spiral out of control. Fantastic news. Eugenia is meeting with the novices, counseling them in these times of change. She vouched for you, and the novices respect her so much they are all eager to support us now. Thank your mentor for me. The meeting with Junrisha went well, huh? She got almost every academic to support us. Orc cosmology. Okay. I will remember. I will write it down. Write it down on tattoo it on my brain. Never forget. What did you do? I kinda promised her privileged access to the forbidden arts. What? Come on, Fortunia, that's so dirty. Let's pray word doesn't get out about it, or we're going to be facing a lot of trouble. Sorry. Try not to make any more of these promises, please. We're not that desperate. Unexpected problem. I didn't see this one coming. The elders have been meeting with the novices to guide them in these confusing times. They've been telling them all about the history of the coven and how Adena guided us out of some dark times that came before her. And they're still trying this nice tale up, explaining how Jasmine's program is the best suited to ensure the continuity of this golden era. As consequences, Jasmine's sweeping the votes from all novices and then a bit more. Okay, I made this happen with my cards. Back when Jasmine consulted me about the race, I read about how the elders would influence the novices to support her. I did this upon myself! Oh, I see. Fuck. I'm sorry. It's okay, nothing we can do about it now. Let's focus on earning back the trust from our sisters. Back to work. Ooh. Maybe... Oh. Aguaris aren't as easy to a lot to talk to. I believe it's better that I steer clear of them. We ended up in a pissing contest that led to no good. They're too loyal to Dahlia anyway. Let's challenge an opponent's program. Wait. Let's do Jasmine's. Jasmine. Specifically, warnings. Warnings leading to expulsion. But I think I'm gonna end it right here. When is the last time it saved? 6 minutes ago. Never mind. If it haven't saved yet, I can't leave. Let's invite the owl back. Never mind, I'm not leaving yet. Just kidding. Hello, Oracle. Do you have an answer? Yes, I'm ready. What? Oracle. Oracle my ass. Okay? Shut up. Lol, the game is keeping you here, lol. Yes, it's literally holding me hostage. Very well. Who do you want me to sabotage? We could do Cupressa. Because she's not winning anyway. And then he won't sabotage me. That's just smart thinking. Perfect. I will start steering DK into our party. It'll be almost impossible for them to win. Yeah? Nothing else? No more of the story or anything? You chose wisely. If you forewent the opportunity to get ahead of your rivals, I would have known then that you were not a fit to lead us. Whoa, harsh. So no need to feel guilty or anything then? That is entirely up to you. I'm not feeling guilty. I'm looking forward to serving under you, Oracle. I'm honored. Thank you for your support. I'll leave now to execute my mission. Saved? Why is it not saving? Game, please. Okay, it's saved. Okay. Should we look for somebody to raid? Do you know anybody who I could raid, Lady Oaks? Who's live? Who's live right now? Raid channel. Gift of Gabby 1. She's playing The Sims 2. Because nobody I'm following is like, let's see. Gifts of Abby 1. Oh, there she is. Oh my god, the neighborhood she's playing in looked so good. Okay, start raid. Okay, thank you everybody so much for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.